Hey, River of Life, it's Pastor Tom here, and I want to announce that it's time. The leadership team and I believe that it's time for River of Life to come together and first to face our present realities, that we're at the end of a life cycle of a church as we've known it, and also to cry out to God for rebirth. We want to clarify what we've been looking at over the last year and hopefully synergize and seek God for the resurrection power for rebirth. We're toward that end. We're planning two critical meetings that we want to invite you to. One is this coming Sunday. Instead of our worship service at 10 o'clock, October 20th, we're going to meet and discuss these things. And then again on December 15th, we want to take that further again on a Sunday instead of the worship service. So I want to invite you to those meetings. They're going to be very significant, and I'll let the rest of the leadership team share a bit of their perspectives, and then I'll conclude in a moment. So let's hear from Ellen and from Andrew and Anna and Eric. I'll see you in one moment.
Hey friends, it's Ellen Bass. In Ephesians 1 it says this: at the center of Jesus' rule of galaxies and governments for all eternity, he rules the church. The church, you see, is not peripheral to the world is peripheral to the church. The church is Christ's body, in which he speaks and acts, by which he fills everything with his presence. So friends, what does the Holy Spirit want to say to our loved ones? To the people at JP, how will he engage them in his presence and his reconciliation through us? The leadership team sees that we've missed opportunities over the years to renew our prophetic vision and mission as a church. We've fallen short in our identity as God's vessels. So we seek him now to put the old to death and to bring the new to life. Wherever you are in your relationship to River of Life Church, we invite you to join us now to help us bring all the gifts forward together. Thanks.
Greetings, everyone. So this past year has been a slow and at times painful process, and I know because I felt it too. But isn't that often the case when we are moving into something new? That it doesn't go well, that there's things that are struggles, and we have great people in our community who are making a difference in so many ways, but we as a body are not synergizing the way that we should. God is calling us to do new things in new ways, and we need your help if we're going to move forward together. So if you're passionate about River of Life, I want to invite you to come, free your schedules, October 20th and December 15th, and join us. The leadership team has been synthesizing a vision statement which we shared a couple weeks ago, but we can't do it alone. We want to invite you to consider jointly, how do we work out the implications of this vision individually and corporately? And to remind you, the vision that we shared was that River of Life exists to see JP reconciled and overwhelmed by the presence of God, overflowing to JP, Boston, and the world.
Hi, River of Life. I'm Anna. I'm here to invite you to our congregational meeting on October 20th and December 15th. Yes, two congregational meetings. At the meetings, we intend to talk about the values and understandings of our preferred future. I can't help but emphasize how important it is for your presence, because you are an important part of this body and uniquely called into River of Life body. And so we'd love to see you there, and that we also want to be able to pray more meaningfully and deeply, and to call out and to cry out to God for this rebirth of River of Life. So hope to see you there.
We are at a critical point as a congregation. What needs to die in order for us to be reborn? What is the shared vision that God is calling us into? These are bigger questions than form or function, and without them, we can't move forward together as a body. I want to invite you to these 2 Sundays to talk about shared vision and outline what it might look like for our church to be reborn.
I'm back again. This is for real. We've had this long year where we have had images of being a shorn sheep or being pruned, or some would say being pregnant, all of which has taken much longer than we had imagined. But I think it's time that we enter in now to the birthing room. The birthing room's a kind of a hairy and a scary place, but it's a place where life happens, where God brings new life. And so these meetings on October 20th and December 15th are significant enough that we've asked our district superintendent, Tom Flanders, to come. He's going to help to facilitate. He's helping to coach the leadership team as we move through this process. So this is very significant, and I really want to do 2 things. One is to invite you to these 2 meetings, to come and participate and be praying, be positive, of looking for what God might do. And I also want to ask you to just be praying over this quarter that River of Life would emerge with a miraculous resurrection power of Jesus into the next season. If you have any questions, contact me or anybody on the leadership team. Let's move ahead. Come October 20th, December 15th. Have a great day.